Alright, so this is game one of day one of the Deep Waters Gaming League between Dragonstar here in the teal and Dark in the green, both playing here as Tatars. We've got Acropolis, so both players trying to use the Tatars hill bonus to good effect just to try and protect their starting base. This is the Deep Waters Gaming League, and the players start with 9 villagers and their starting scout. So as we see with Dragonstar here, went straight out to the boar. So all your timings are just a little bit different. You start off with your 9 villagers, so there's only 6 sheep instead of your normal 8, I believe. Yeah, you start there scouting. And you have a little bit extra of the map scouted. Cheesy Bloke, thank you very much for the subscription. I very much appreciate it. And for future reference, when you click share, there's a button to, like, you can type in a message that comes up with text-to-speech. I told Sass this recently, so I'm very, very worried about what he might come out with. But yeah, there's often messages that poke a little bit of fun at the streamers. Or are really nice, your choice. Interesting. Alright, so Dark hasn't found the 2 sheep at the front because he is pushing in deer instead. Dragonstar also pushed at least 1. Nope, looks to have pushed more. Where are they? Yeah, he's pushed all of them. Okay. Dragonstar now heading forward. We'll probably find those 2 sheep at the front. No, turned away. Too soon. Dark looks to be looking around to try and find those sheep, but probably won't. What should we expect to see here? Both players as Tatars. Could go for a Drash FC, but I wouldn't expect it on Acropolis. You start very far apart. I wouldn't expect to see that here in a 1v1. I've seen it a couple of times in 2v2s during the 2v2 World Cup, but yeah, I'd be surprised to see that. And Dark has clicked up now. Did he get loot? Yeah, he did. Okay. And Dragonstar just behind, 1 villager extra. So 21 pop for Dragonstar, 20 pop for Dark. Dark probably therefore going for some scouts to begin with. Villager coming forward now. Drop a barracks. There it is. And this one, can it be anonymous as well? You can send an anonymous message when you donate or tip, whatever the correct term is. But I don't think you can with your subscription. So, I mean, those are the terms, I'm afraid. Okay, so Dragonstar's come off of his Acropolis already to take wood out here. Probably we'll see some palisade walls around the lumber camp, just to keep the villagers a bit safe. Dropped a barracks now as well. Hasn't gone to gold, so both players will be going for scouts. There's the stables. Dark second villager was a little bit late coming across, but he's adding a spearman now, so we'll use spear in defensive positions most likely. And Dark trying to wall in the scout, and Dragonstar runs away and needs to react quickly, and does. So the spear won't get any damage. Dragonstar knows about that. Hello, Lohab. Welcome, welcome. So horse collar coming in for Dark. Still got plenty of sheep. Just Tatar things here, where you've got the longer lasting food on your herdables, so the sheep last well into feudal age. It is I, the Empire Earthcaster. Hello, Empire Earthcaster. I hear you've now started playing some Empire Earth games as well. So both players not finding too many opportunities yet. There is a spearman out for Dragonstar as well. Did wall in the wood line. Yeah, much more relaxing than AoE 2. I bet at the higher level it wouldn't be. Nesalami says, personally I think Melee is very underrated Civ and absolutely awesome, just wanted to share. Okay, Dark kills Dragonstar's scout there. Probably not going to dive up the hill for now though. With the third scout arriving, may look for an opportunity. There is a spearman around somewhere. I can't see it. There he is. And now 3 scouts for Dragonstar. Takes an early engagement. Dark pulls the scout away before it can die. I should cast a high level game today. Nice, Lohab. Okay, so scouts from Dark go home. Dragonstar stays at home with his scouts. So both players just playing a little bit defensive for now. Dark using this opportunity to wall up his base. It's going to be really awkward with these walls because, like, you can't build on this stone terrain. So he's going to have, yeah, horrible walls. You're going to upload it on your second channel. That's cool, Lohab. I look forward to watching those. I reckon you could probably upload it on your main one. Don't you? I'm sure the people that would watch it, like, would watch your main one, would also have an interest in Empire Earth as well. So we've got 6 scouts on the map for Dragonstar, 3 for Dark. Dragonstar now out taking, about to start taking gold. And Dark right behind. Blacksmith there. That'll make that walling just a little bit easier, but still not easy. Not comfortable positioning. The scouts dive on the scouts and spearmen. Takes down the spearman first, and now numbers are in Dragonstar's favour. Gets hit there, so one more hit and one of those scouts dies. Going to run straight into the TC. Good reactions from Dragonstar, pulling the scouts away before they can get hit there, and now dive on the villager. And now one weak villager pulling across the spearman. Good reactions from Dark to pick off. Oh, and trying a quick wall in the Ville. Dragonstar loops around and manages to get it before the spearman can kill the scout. Such a game enjoyer than an AoE 2 fan. Yeah, it's fair enough, Lohab. I like a lot of strategy games also. I've just put a lot of time into AoE 2 now, so we'll continue investing time there for the future, or for the foreseeable future anyway. Okay, armor comes in for Dragonstar because he's got that still open. He's just going to focus on getting numbers in, continuing scout production, and Dark clicks up. The scouts loses a couple of them to spearmen, and in the meantime, another scout in on the left. And a Ville forward. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry, my mistake. The health bars confused me there. There should be another dead villager. There's lots of scouts now coming across. Trying to quick wall it all in to stop any new scouts arriving, but there's still holes. Hit the foundations there. So scouts just sitting over here, making sure it stays open. I'm surprised in a way that Dragonstar didn't try and wall up a little bit more, send his spears forward to engage versus the spears from Dark. The walls will now get completed, so Dragonstar has stopped scout production and should be in a position to click up fairly soon, going straight into 3 range CA. Dropping a market, so we'll just balance eco. 8 vills on gold for now. Wheelbarrow about to finish. Scouts trying to break through on the right hand side. Here comes an archery range for Dark. Scouts probably won't break in, but again, it's just good way just to delay, keep anything that Dark produces at home. Adds a camel rider to begin with, so the camel, I don't think camels can quite chase down scouts. I know they chase down, or have the same speed as CA, but I would think scouts are a bit quicker. And the villagers start moving out, the scouts dive on them. Even with the camel there should be at least 1, maybe 2 dead villagers. No, scouts need to pull away for now. RTS games in my time. Yeah, I remember. I don't know if I played Cossacks 2. I would expect I did. Definitely played the original Cossacks. Okay, so Spearmen are now heading across the Dragonstar nearly into Castle Age. Got the 3 ranges ready for CA production, I think. Don't think you'd bother going 3 range crossbow. And Dark being really greedy here, not producing at the moment. The spears arrive as the TC completes. Dragonstar splits away. Good micro, keeps his villager, his spearman HP up. Dark adding 2nd TC on the left hand side. Not a big fan of that TC. I don't know whether he has many better places to put it. And spears get... Oh no, the scout dies to the camel, and then the camel now has to run away from the spearman. TC going up on the front for Dragonstar. Maybe could have put it to the forward a little bit. Just then protects the gold a little bit better. Otherwise you can stay around this side and like deny access to the gold. But I'm making criticisms here of a player far, far, far above my level. And they're like very picky little things. So CA coming in and massing on the left hand side. Spears gonna get picked off by CA from Dark. Dark only adding his 2nd range now. So we'll be behind on CA numbers. Dragonstar finds the villagers out here taking the deer and gets a couple of kills there. Is that open? No. So there is a weak palisade there. So could destroy it and run in. But yeah, I don't think we'll really want to. Wouldn't want to risk getting caught by the camels. Picks off the camel and then runs away. And with that, CA, very, very small CA numbers, dragging CA away there. Another batch move in on the right hand side. Pick a villa off on the farms, going to try and break through palisades. And should do so soon. Yep, palisades now down. And that whole farming eco is idled. CA can just run straight through. There's a house that he didn't hit. The villagers on it. The scouts are in. The CA are in. Gold is idled. All those villagers have to run into the TC. Needs to keep the have Archer Mass alive, trying to dive in and just get a few kills there, and now can run away. Let's go Dragonstar. Absolutely baskets. So wouldn't have minded. Yeah, so Dark is going to try and run across and get that palisade up in time to stop the CA running out. Does do so. So now Dragonstar is just going to try and micro them around. Try and get as best value we possibly can from it. 1 or 2 games for a long while. And again, the group on the left, but they're under the TC, so he's losing a lot of numbers there. But 4th TC now coming up. Sorry, not 4th. 3rd TC coming up for Dragonstar. So CA continuing to run around Dark's base. Getting a lot of idle time. Getting a lot of Vil picks as well. 21 Vils killed so far by Dragonstar. None killed by Dark. That's some substantial eco damage. University coming up now, and we'll have the resources for ballistic straight away. There we go. Oh no, leather archer armor first. Let's play Emperor Earth, it just lacks plates. So these CA that survived on the left hand side are going to come back and mass up. 17 CA for Dark, 13. Sorry, 17 for Dragonstar, 13 for Dark. So yeah, I thought they were going to patrol on the left hand side just to protect that. Okay, so had a little bit of a lull there. Amazingly, Dark is ahead on Vils. Dragonstar's killed 21 villagers, but Dark is now level. Until these come in and kill another one. 2. And a villager coming forward to build a siege workshop. Production up to 4 ranges for Dragonstar, only 2 still for Dark. And while Dark is level on Vils, or close to level on Vils with Dragonstar, it's the fact that the resources have had to have been put into reproducing those Vils, repopping back up to the same count. Instead, Dragonstar's got less on food because he's not required food quite so much, and is able to put that into food, wood and gold to get the ranges added, get the university added, which I don't think... No, oh, there is one there. So yeah, Dark does have university as well. But yeah, now 5th range coming up. So Dragonstar just able to put those numbers into military instead. Adding a battering ram, I really like that as a move. Gonna try and ram push this TC. The villagers either have to garrison to shoot the CA, or dive, and the town centre goes down to the rams, or jump out to try and batter down the rams, and this die to the CA. There they come. So, going to try and micro them around. As the villagers pop out, Dragonstar pulls the ram home into the range of the CA again. 36 versus 24. Villagers going to die to some of the CA here as they try and run away. But this should be a good fight for Dragonstar. And I can see with this TC going down, yeah, the CA numbers comfortably in Dragonstar's favour. The TC will go down, there it goes. Villagers try and repair quickly. But I think as this goes down and those vills die, we might even see the GG. Dragonstar even has enough stone for a castle. Dark has some stone income at the moment. So no GG just yet. Castle there. Could be a little bit more aggressive. Pushing on this map versus Tatars is the worst. Just be Tatars and run straight to the top. Yeah, GG is called now. Dragonstar takes game 1. And that was like snowballing from all the damage those scouts did early on. Dragonstar keeping the map open on the left and just continuing the scout production, getting veil kills. Able to then go straight into 3 range CA and ending the game with 51 eco kills and no losses for himself. Solid start to the set. Yeah, I'm expecting to see kind of everything in Dragonstar's favour here. Military comfortably, highest military as well. Economy, wood, gold and stone, and as we said, Dragonstar putting that wood and gold into CA production. Ended up quite close on food to Dark anyway. And with enough stone probably for a second castle fairly soon. The earlier castle time not really mattering, as Dark was still trying to deal with the scouts that were running around picking off the Oddville. And yeah, that's huge. 50 vills. Okay, so that's game 1. Gonna get set up now, ready for game 2. Okay, let's jump into the next one. Okay, so here we have game 2 of the Deep Waters Gaming Pro League between Dark in the green here as the Aztecs and Dragonstar in the teal as the Berbers. Dragonstar again taking the ball straight away, starting with extra villagers. Just adjust the timings, but I don't think it makes too much difference to build orders. It basically just skips the first, I think, roughly 2.5 minutes of gameplay. Dark has a phenomenal map here. That wood line just gives him real... Oh, actually, I changed my mind. I was about to say how wonderful this map was and how easy to wall it was, but the easy walling walls out all of his gold. So doesn't really want to do that. It's got 3 tile there and 3 tile there. So actually wants to wall here instead, and then in front of the gold. Across here, here, and here. Could do so. Those houses would have done that gap to start with. And Dragonstar, on the other hand, will probably look to invest into some bigger walls. Needs to come over here. That wall into the side, securing the 3 tile gold there. The Eagle did come forward and was just trying to hassle that walling villager to begin with. But Dragonstar able to keep his scout nearby. Hey, Gianfranco. I wish I could erase all my AOE knowledge and go back to playing 4-hour BF games against the AI while totally sim-citying. Love it. So the Eagle trying to pick off this walling villager, or trying to pick off the scout even. Okay, so it's going to be smaller wall off. Lots of micro going on here. Scout needs to stay right next to the villager. Takes one hit left, so he needs to run into the TC. Oh no, sorry, 2 hits left. Unless Eagle scouts get bonus versus cavalry, I don't know. I know Eagle warriors get some bonus. That would probably make sense. The Eagle now engaging versus the villager. That's not what Dark's going to want there. And the villager survives with 1 HP. That was a miscalculation on Dark's behalf. Dark is now getting Loom, and then surely he's not clicking up yet. No. Yes, Dark is. Okay. Dragonstar has clicked up as well. Okay. Both players on their way to Feudal Age. There will be some feudal aggression. I agree, Nessa and Lohab. I don't enjoy campaigns. I find them really dull now. I'm sure I liked them once upon a time. Actually, no, I don't think I did. I'd like to see those palisades get deleted and a house drop there, or even 2 palisades. Just gives way more security at the back, but I don't know if Dragonstar knows about... No, it doesn't know the woodline's there. So using the weak scout just pushing some deer, and we'll wall in on the left hand side, securing gold access. So militia being produced for Dark and walling around in front of the gold. I'd like it a little bit further out, just in case Dragonstar goes for some archers or ranged units in general. About half an hour. Well, I did it maybe 2. Yeah, that sounds about right. Viper doing campaigns much quicker than I could possibly imagine. Okay, horse collar double bit axe on the way in for Dragonstar. Dark researching man at arms, so those militia will be a little bit more dangerous in just a second. And Dark has plenty of wood, so could drop a range now. Or invest it into farms. Farms is the decision. I love these farms from Dark. Very Viper-esque. And from Dragonstar as well. Perfect farm placements. That was the first time I saw a pro player in AOE. My reaction was like, what the fuck? That seems completely fair. Yeah. Okay, so the men-at-arms are here trying to break their way in. But the re-wall behind, we'll keep it out for now. And Dragonstar, I think... Okay, so he's dropping the barracks now. Probably go across to gold soon, because he's in a position to be able to click up fairly soon. Food eco rolling very nicely. And the man-at-arms going to keep pressuring there. Hey Jack, welcome, welcome. Lovely farms from Dark. Very much like them. Dragonstar going for exactly the same. Perfect. Starting 8 farms. What does this tourney have to do with deep waters? Look like a land map to me. We did have a pond in the centre of Acropolis on the previous one. We had Nomad in the very first set we cast to date, and we've cast a set on Cross. So 3 maps out of 5 so far that have had deep water. So makes complete sense to me. Okay, so Eagles being added for Dark. Not in a position to click up just yet. Building a blacksmith around the back. Dragonstar will see this with his scout if he comes in a couple more tiles. And has dropped a range. Range blacksmith for Dragonstar. And now has an archer out. Reacts well. Comes out with the villager. Hey Krazini. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for the code. As it happens, I did already have the thing. So it was really easy. I didn't realise they updated what they called the last patch stuff. I thought it was like an automatic. It's the map guy. It's Krazzini. Krazzini did do all of the maps for this tournament as well. Vast already had it. Yeah, I think I had it from maybe King of the Desert or 2v2 World Cup or something. Empire Earth. Lohab is desperate to get the Empire Earth scene off the ground. So if anyone is watching this later on YouTube, if you're interested, join our Discord and we'll put you in contact with Lohab and get that going. No idea what it is. Empire Earth was kind of like Age of Empires in its concept, but it ran from the Stone Age up to like the Space Age or something. So yeah, right. A long time ago, a thrift store, but never played it. Oh, Nano Age, that's the one. Sorry, Lohab. Okay. Castle Legend for both players. Dragonstar should get their first Dark added a second barracks and a range at the back. Okay, not quite sure why it's at the back. Could be here and still not seen. But well, and we have a forward villager for Dark. Are we going to see a monastery? Villager forward, drop a monastery, siege workshop. Monastery would make a lot of sense if you're expecting knights. You're playing versus Berbers, so should expect knights. And it is 3 stable knights even for Dragonstar. I love Berbers. So much fun. The knights pick off the men at arms. The villager from Dark is going to stonewall itself in. Knights chasing down eagles everywhere. They run into the... Ooh, deleting the house? Okay. Eagle Warrior coming in for Dark. And Dark adding some monks as well. Dragonstar adding his own monastery. Okay. Not quite sure, I suppose. Not convinced on the monastery versus Aztecs play. You can't really convert the eagles very well. The more you invest into monks, the happier they will be. This I like. Gonna build houses around the monastery. Keep it penned in. Actually, what that does is allows the knights to spread around this side of the monastery, so no monks can pop out. Okay, I do like that now. Dark change attack is going to go for a TC in the centre. Lohab is going to be the T90 of Empire Earth. Absolutely. Lohab, makes sense. You should. If it's a game you enjoy more, go for it. Knights are forward, archers and a skirmisher. And that force alone has denied the TC for now. There's enough pikes out though that Dragonstar can't engage versus this just yet. But look at the numbers. There's 7 knights here that are about to flood forward. He's kept up production from his 3 stables and now dropping a TC in the centre of his own. And these knights, 14 knights versus 5 pikes, 8 eagles. Because I enjoy the game more, but I enjoy more making the AoE 2 content. Fair enough. Do both. Be a variety streamer, Lohab. Hey, so the knights take the height on the hill, or the higher ground. completely clear up the pikes and eagles, and now can dive down on this TC or pressure the barracks. Streaming is going to be purely Empire Earth. Nice. Okay. First gold has now run out for Dark. Dragonstar coming forward with a siege workshop. There are eagles running around, so not really able to get that up, but the knights will come and force the eagles away for now. And first building goes down. Knights are in. There are a few pikes, but I think there's now enough knights that, yeah, Dragonstar doing some serious damage here. We'll clear up the military and then can dive on this wood line. Whole wood line is going to get idled. Dark has plenty of wood in the bank, but he's about to get forced off a gold with nothing in the bank. This is looking rough. Another barracks being added, and yeah, GG's called. Dragonstar takes a 2-0 lead. Just great defense, going for the 3 stable production, able to flood knights forward and outmass the eagles. I think if Dark had built the monastery a little bit further back, so it was more of a surprise, I think that could have got some good impact. But Dragonstar saw it nice and early and reacted really well. No, Jack, I think you're right. Okay, military, 5-1 KD for Dragonstar. 50 kills, 10 losses. Down on eco, but didn't matter. Cheap knights for Berbers. Able to get that, get the resources into units on the field. And again, two games played, and 0 eco deaths for Dragonstar. Alright, and so we head now into the final game of this set. We've got Dragonstar in the teal as Mongols, and Dark in the green as Mongols. Both players choosing Mongols on Valley to try and take advantage of the extra hunt in the centre. So I expect both players to go for fairly fast feudal, or sorry, not fairly fast feudal, a very fast feudal, and then come forward with scouts really early. I think, I don't know on these settings whether you could quite manage an 18 pop. I think that's probably a little bit too fast, but 19 and definitely 20 is feasible. Dragonstar taking the second born now. Dark on his way out for the second as well. Both players just scouting around a little bit. Villager coming forward for Dark. Is he going to go start taking the deer already? Weird to send one villager by itself. Hasn't sent any more villagers just yet. Oh, he's gonna dock. Oh, it was Dark and Winchester that tried this in the TV2 World Cup, wasn't it? They went for Portuguese and built caravels on this central, on the riverbed, I guess. And it's going to be seen. Dragonstar's going to see it. Sees the villagers out here on deer. That's massive. Dragonstar finds the villagers, sees the dock. And Dark just researching Loom, and then we'll click up. Dragonstar also has Loom queued up. Hey Sass, welcome, welcome. So Sass is another one of my friends that I went to university with, one of my old housemates. and I've been working on getting him back into Age of Empires. So he watched a lot of Hidden Cup 4 over the weekend. I had a text from him Monday morning saying, I think I'm a Jordan fan now. And then spent a couple of hours just messaging me, asking me questions. So I've taken that. Mission accomplished. Sass is now Age of Empires fan. So yeah, that provides me with an awful lot of happiness. Both players clicking up with 0 idle TC time. How is that possible? They're on the same count, but Dark is a villager ahead. Okay. Ah, it's the fishing ship. Okay. I was looking at the eco count, seeing the same. I have to admit, that was a great tournament to watch without having a clue what was going on. That's the idea of it. No one knows who's who. So you just get to see everything. You get to see the casters making themselves look like idiots and make wild predictions off of very little evidence. It's fantastic. Sass Bastion. Surprisingly close. Okay, stable coming up for Dark, and Dragonstar's going for a range. Skirmishers. Ooh, I don't like skirmishers. I don't like skirmishers at all. Just put that every player is doubt, and you'll guess at least one correct. I'm going to defend myself here, Lohab. I got 8 players of the... all 8 of the quarterfinalists right. Scout, spear, and skirmishers dive on these villagers on the deer. Okay, spears and skirms could make this really difficult. 3 spearmen so far, continuing the skirmisher production. No idea who I got right. Fair enough. Whose tower is that? Dragonstar's going to build a tower there. I would call that questionable. What is it? What does it stop? At least build it this side. I was more into gameplay aspect than the guessing aspects. Fair enough. I was into both. I enjoyed both aspects. Quick wall on that side. Yep. And fire galley out. Because of course the fire galley can move freely. Needs to then drop a palisade the other side of it because of stupid DE mechanics that the fire galleys can't fire over. The only unit that can't fire past the palisade, to my knowledge. My power just went out. Oh no, Jack, we lost you, have we? I wouldn't even know how to guess. Basically, Nessa, find the smallest piece of evidence and boldly claim you know what you're talking about. You're on your phone now. Fair enough. Okay. Dark continuing to add docks. Love this play for this map. So weird. Dragonstar going to stone. Going to drop more towers. Going to drop a tower on each of the docks. And the spears and skirms are in. The range has been denied. Scouts from Dark are going to have to come back to try and clean this up. But there's quite a few spearmen. Oh, there's only 2 there now. The other spearmen are at home. The villagers trying to chase down the spears so that the scouts can dive in freely. And there's still 1 spearman. Let's talk about the possibility of a tornado, so I'm not too excited for that. Otherwise, I love a good storm. Oh, stay safe, Jack. I hope you're okay. Tornadoes sound scary. I'm English. We don't have them here. Okay, where is Dragonstar going to build another tower? Or is this ready for? He hasn't gone to gold yet. These villagers are going to go forward to tower. Or you make predictions, act as if you're sure they'll be wrong anyway, and then when you're right, you claim them as if you never doubted yourself. Exactly, Nessa. That is the genius play. I made predictions and then doubted myself as we went along, as you say. So we're going to have a tower forward from Dragonstar. This is a great tower location. It denies this gold. Dark's already built a preemptive tower on... Sorry, this is stone, not gold. So it denies the stone. Dark has already built a preemptive tower on the golds. His second stone is out there. Does he know? He's seen it at least. Okay. The small army here of skirms and spears are able to now pull back into range of the tower. There should be a dead villager or two here. Not quite sure what the tower's firing at. Just gonna get one. Gets one villager. And more skirms and spears are on the way across. And I think Dragonstar placed that spearman there ready for when Dark moved across to the stone. And where did they come from? Down here. Okay. Dark adding more galleys for now. Walls in the tower. Good move. So Dark isn't able to come out here and batter it down. And he's going to drop a tower on the gold. Dark now trying to wall out the army and the tower villagers just to try and protect the back of his base. But there's still plenty of space to loop around. Scout is here now for Dark and gets sent away. Villagers coming out to try and batter down the tower straight away. And the tower probably the tower will go down. Dragonstar needs to delete that. The villagers are able to destroy it faster than he can build it. And Dragonstar loses a stone. But villagers pull away straight away. Look at the idle eco time. Dragonstar's had 4 villagers here the whole time building these, but Dark's been chasing the spears and skirms around his base, and now has 11 villagers trying to chase this all down. 43 eco versus 38. That's with 3 fishing ships for Dark. And neither player close to clicking up. Dragonstar starting to add farms, building a market, and we'll try and balance eco to go up sooner. There's a couple of archers now forward. And all of these villagers got killed. All of the skirms got killed. And now you can't... What? Dark is going to stone here, which is in range of that tower, isn't it? Is this live game or rec? Shadowfax, this is a rec. It's from the Deep Waters Gaming League. It was played only in the last week or so, I think. And this is the first time it's been cast. I don't know whether either player did it live themselves. Oh, and also, sorry, Kusu from Deep Waters Gaming may have cast it in Spanish as well. But I have intentionally avoided clicking on the result spoiler, so I have no idea what the final outcome is. Right, Dragonstar. This is a live casting of a recording. Absolutely Lohab. That is exactly what it is. Okay, so Dragonstar is up first. He's not going to have enough stone for a castle straight away. Trying to rush down a tower here and loses a villager. Trying to dive back into the tower before anything untoward happens there. And that tower should now go down to these ones at home from Dark. that will result in 3 dead villas and a dead archer, I think. So hard to spectate anything. Oh, Wish Empire Earth had recorded games. So how does the league work? Okay, so I'll describe the Pro League because it's easiest to just focus on one. And it will be similar through the other divisions as well. So in the Pro League, it is 16 players. They play each other once in a play all 3 set on 3 set maps. So they know in advance what the 3 maps will be for that round. They get a point for each victory, I believe. And at the end of it, the winner will get some prize money. In the other divisions, there will also be promotion and relegation, I believe. And so we have some CA forward from Dragonstar. Picks off 1 villager straight away. These villagers manage to escape to the safety of the galleys, of course. Jack, where are you? We've got deep water here as well, I think. That deep or shallows? It's probably shallows, isn't it? And Dark is trying to stonewall the side, and the CA are in. Sounds good. Is this a new thing for AoE 2? Yeah, so this started at the beginning of March, I believe. It's organised by Deep Waters Gaming. The owner of Deep Waters Gaming contacted me a few weeks before the start of this, asking if I'd be interested in doing the casting in English. So yeah, all of any English casting in this should be on my channel as far as I'm aware. I don't know whether he's arranged any other English casters at some point as well, or might be in talks with them at some point in the future. But yeah. So I'll be casting as many of the pro games as I can. I'd like to try and cast all of them, but I kind of like worked through the maths in my head, and 120 games, I think it was it 15 times 16, so 15 times 8, yeah, 120 sets with 3 games in each set in 3 months. So I will try my best. But I'll definitely be casting 1 night a week. I'll do 1 set minimum from the pro set, and then 2 others from the different levels. So I cast a set earlier on from the less than 1300 division. And after this one, I'm doing a set from the less than 1800 division. Maybe next year it'll be a league and a tournament. But yeah, I'm happy to answer any of the questions anyone has. I'm sure that will be helpful. There'll be people watching this at some point that will have questions as well. We've got Thumbring and Bodkin coming in for Dark. He is going for CA. And Dragonstar also going CA. Getting Ballistics now. Already with Bodkin. Didn't see Thumbring come in, so not sure there. Loses one of the CA to the galleys, of course, but the CA did pick off 1 fishing ship, and now there's a new batch coming in. Both fishing ships are weak. Okay, what's that one? Lohab, if you redeem a 1v1 on a night where I'm casting other stuff, then it would get rejected. But on a time where I'm offering it, you can choose the settings, I guess. Within reason. Okay, Dragonstar using the market a little bit. Sold 100 wood, bought 100 food. Just to afford Bowsaw, I think. Adding a 2nd range, okay. No, 3rd range. Yeah, 3rd range Dragonstar. Bloodlines just came in. Guess that within reason excludes Empire Earth. It does indeed, Lohab. Sorry. Until you have a more official way for me to play it than ARGing, I'm not downloading it on my laptop. Within reason sounds free of interpretation to me. I have full impunity to deny any requests, Nessa, so, and Lohab knows I will do so. So 4 ranges for Dark, still 3 for Dragonstar, but Dragonstar has a slight lead in the CA numbers, and is most of the way towards being able to build a castle. So CA here have patrolled into the house. Hey Tuff! Welcome, welcome. What shall we see here? Okay, Dragonstar adding a 4th TC. Okay. Dark only on 1 still, so 18 Vils behind. Or sorry, 18 eco behind, because he does still have 2 fishing ships. The CA have looped around to the north. The outpost there giving Dragonstar a little bit of advance notice. I know, away for $6. If it's a reputable site, Lohab, I will do so. If it's not a reputable site, I'm not risking it. So CA getting a little bit caught out of position there for Dragonstar, not wanting to fight in front of the galleys, and the CA now run under the TC. And where is the castle going to go? So CA sneaking around on the left hand side, picking off a couple of fishing ships, and 2 siege workshops and a castle. There it goes. Dragonstar is off of gold while he's trying to rush this down, so might need to identify that and send some bills to the gold over here. Hey Dakota, the games have been really good so far. Some really entertaining games in the less than 1300 bracket, and some excellent play here from Dark and Dragonstar. They look fun. Some ships and horses. Yeah, we've seen some unconventional plans. We saw Malian man-at-arms, followed by can't remember what the second game was. Third one had the cataphracts. That was cool. Or was that the second one? I don't know. I'm tired. Excuse my ramblings. Few dead vills. Definitely some dead vills. Pretty much everything you want to see in an AoE 2 game. So CA getting pulled under the town centre, not where they want to be. Castle did go up, and Mangadai production has started for Dragonstar. And I like the house walling on the left hand side here. Forces the CA, whenever they want to break through, have to run through here. Hard fought battle but lost 1-2. Good effort, Theo. Was this against the same guy as last time? So CA production continuing for Dark, up to 43 versus 14. Ooh. We fought a little bully, lost a lot. Does Dragonstar know about that? Yeah, he sees the gold. Okay, so he's got gold access. Still, he's got the gold here by the TC, but the CA making it a little bit difficult to take that for now. Dragonstar even adding some elite scum. Behind this, Dark still on 1 TC, like completely neglecting food eco, just getting enough to keep Vil production rolling, and everything else going wood and gold. Here's the games in general. It seems cool. Fair enough. Okay, so archery range goes down to the mangonels. Does... Okay, so Dark does know about the castle there. And the mangonels dive under the castle fire. Loses 2 mangonels. Not worth it. And lost a third over to the left. Missed those days. Okay, so Dark doing just a 1 TC all in, this is. Just flooding in CA. Trying to add some mangonels as well to keep the pressure up. Where is his mangonel? So Dragonstar is going to try and push back the siege workshop at the front, and just keep up mangonel production. Yeah. CA looping around to the side, and it is completely open here. Dragonstar should ideally be trying to get onto stone somewhere. Aztecs could beat Huns. That's a very game dependent one. On my game last week, it lasted 14 seconds. We'll just quit. That's the dream. That's the dream. Get your first one in with a win. So in terms of HP numbers, there's lots of numbers there for Dark, but they're quite weakened. Although with the CA out position for Dragonstar, numbers now very, very even. HP even. This... Okay, both players should be fairly happy. No, I think Dragonstar will be happier with the trade. I'm not convinced that Dragonstar has Thumb Ring at the moment. Okay, the skirms came in and did the work. They helped engage, like turn that fight in favour of Dragonstar, I think. But these demo raft on the sand for Dark will make it a little bit tricky. Does Dragonstar know about that stone? It doesn't. Okay. Theo, I will do so at some point, but probably not this evening. I've got another set to do from this tournament in a second, or this league, sorry. Like when this finishes, and then I'll probably be calling it a night. Dragonstar bought 100 stone. Is that for a TC somewhere? Oh, and he finds the gold in the north. He'll be happy with that. Gold. Finds the stone in the north. That'll be really useful addition. And the CA going to find it. That's going to be a lot of dead vills. That's for the last one you cast. Okay, fair enough, Theo. Those vills will all die to the CA here. The Mangudai are going to come back and try and get us around here. Skirm's getting a few pickoffs there, and the Mangudai can just stay up there. And another batch of CA in the south. Stables coming up for Dragonstar. Gonna switch into Hussar? Oh no, Light Cav for now. Dark has now added a second and now a third TC. He's on stone, so he can drop his castle. Probably could have gone a little bit further forward. Try and protect that stone, gold at the front. But we'll have enough for another one fairly soon. I'd like to see it on the left hand side actually. Try and protect this area of the eco a little bit more. Hey Francesco, yep, you are allowed to type apparently. Where did the CA go? So, okay, CA numbers for Dark have dropped considerably. He is now switching into Mangudai, but I think he's trying to produce some CA somewhere alongside that. No, it's just capture age bugging. So now, Mongol's Mirror, both players want to produce as many Mangudai as they can, I would have thought. And the CA find the villagers on stone at the front, and now there are some light cav out. Light cav look like they're heading across to raid straight away, whereas they could do with taking the fights here. It's a lot of skirm production. Dragonstar hasn't been able to safely take stone for the moment, so he's not making the focus on Mangudai production that you'd normally expect from Mongols at this stage. But again, Dark hasn't been able to get his second castle up just... Oh no, second castle is built in the south, and now it has the stone for a third one. So, high numbers of skirms out for Dragonstar should help him to do quite well versus any CA and Mangudai, and as a result Dark is now teching into some light cav. And he's up to 55 farms. He's got plenty of food for this. Yeah, it's... Chat looks fairly normal. I think so. I don't notice any issues with it. Dragonstar's going to lose these small numbers of CA in the north, and Dark dropping a castle in the farming eco. But Dragonstar's using this Treb and Skirm push to take stone at the front, and I'd expect to see a castle dropped on that stone. Actually, there's still a lot of stone there to be mined, so that will allow that to safely continue. Light cav are starting to mass now. 14 for Dark, only 7 Hussar at the moment for Dragonstar. Lohab, don't forget to drop your new YouTube channel in self-promotion. I would like to follow so I can keep an eye on your Empire Earth stuff. Okay, Dragonstar not going for the castle where I thought, coming forward with it. The Hussar might get a treb there. Nope, they run away before too many trebs go down. Castle on the right hand side should go down now as well. It's just 48 skirms. Even Hussars diving in here without the final armor upgrade are taking a little bit of damage from the skirms. 7 attack versus 4 armor. Yeah, so they're not going to do as well as fully upgraded Hussar would do, because they get 2 pierce armor with their final armor. So that's really, really impactful in this situation. So castle does complete. Could be nice to see a castle over there. No. Dragonstar building it defensively for now, securing this extra stone over to the left. Yeah, a 4th castle here would be quite nice, just to deny / secure that gold. And here we have Hussar engagements, double the numbers for Dark. So, but with Mangudai behind for Dragonstar, Dark chooses to disengage. Dragonstar could do with getting these houses up because there is a Hussar raid on the way into his food eco. Elite Mangadai coming in. And the skirms and trebs continuing to pressure the front here. These stables should go down to the castle, but they're going down fairly slowly, and the stables are therefore able to produce Hussar straight into the trebs and skirmishers. And Hussar going to run into this wood line. It idles before they start engaging and get chased all the way back by Hussar and Mangadai. So logging in my van. Nice. Okay, Dragonstar able to build another castle, and the GG scored. Dark down to 15 military versus 80 from Dragonstar. Going to lose these stables at the front and wide open to the skirms and trebs push here. Dragonstar takes the set 3-0. That was a really fun set. A couple of mirror maps making for some really interesting games in my opinion. A lot of people aren't fans of them, but I don't get it. I love it. I like seeing the slight differences and Dragonstar going up one pop later than Dark each time, and just the way that the games play out differently as a result. And Dark going for the docks on Valley again. Very fun to see. Okay, so military KD in Dragonstar's favour. Those skirms doing a good job versus the CA numbers, helping to clear up that big mass that he had. Economy, wood and food in Dark's favour. That kind of showed in the fast switch into 3 TCs in the end, and the amount of farming eco Dark was able to get down, and then the Hussar production. Golden Stone in favour of Dragonstar. This game, Dragonstar did lose villagers. First game in the set, he actually did lose any. And 4 fishing ships on Valley. Love it. Alright, so that is the end of the set. Dragonstar taking it 3-0. And we'll be back for some more next week.